Okay, you guys, here comes the lifting portion of your workout. I hope the cardio didn't do you in, and if it did, that's awesome too. You can break this up into two parts or two workouts, 2 different days, both, whatever you're feeling. Make sure you guys let me know if you can't hear me. The sooner I know what's wrong in the videos, the sooner I can fix them, okay? Yeah, this hand thing, working on that. Weird, right? Okay, so we're gonna have dumbbells today. You can use a barbell, you can use your body weight, you can use whatever you want realistically. We just want to make sure that you have some kind of resistance if it's available to you. Get crafty. You can use a can of soup, you can use a jug of water, you can use, I don't know, an old dog, whatever. We have dumbbell rows, tricep extensions, dumbbell bicep curls, dumbbell squats, and then we're gonna do a glute bridge and a boat hold today. Okay, so we're gonna do 3 sets of each exercise for 10 to 15 reps, depending on your skill level, your endurance level, and what weight you have at home, which you aren't using. So now if you're using your body weight when you're doing something like a tricep extension, you can do this and still get a great response from that tricep, but you're probably gonna wanna do closer to 20. Now, if you have a 20-pound dumbbell at home and you don't typically lift with a 20-pound dumbbell, you might get 6. That's okay. Just work with what you have, okay? You can also do things like go from 20-pound dumbbell to that's all you have left. Finish out some more with just that arm, okay? We're just trying to keep you moving, get some strength, build some resistance, just for you to feel better, to maintain some of the goals that you are on the path to getting, some of the strength gains that you've made, and it doesn't suck that when all of this is over, it's gonna be summer and we're gonna wanna be at the pool and it's gonna be a time to celebrate. So you're gonna wanna look good, right? Okay, so we're starting with dumbbell rows. I have my 10s because this is what I have left here from starting gym. So that's all right. That's what we're working with. I'll have to go get more dumbbells as we go, the longer we're here, right? Dumbbell row. Okay. So you can do this 1 at a time or 2 at a time. So we're going to brace our core, slide our hips back. We did these the other day when we did row curl press. So same position. Row it back. Really pull those dumbbells around the corner of your body. So your elbows are going to first come wide and then turn in behind you. You're going to keep that nice flat back, belly button into your spine. Push those hips back into it, solid through the lower body, and row. Pull back through those shoulder blades. Really try to feel that shoulder move. Okay, pull into it. Remember, you're not moving your back, you're not moving your spine, you're moving your shoulder blades. It's a big difference, and that will really show the difference in your strength. So we did 12 of those. Now we're gonna do tricep extensions. Very similar posture. If you have low back problems, stand up, kind of shake it out. This is gonna be a really good time to make sure that your core strength is there, that you are turned on. Tricep extensions, kick back, and nice and tight. Light grip in the hands and really squeeze through the tricep. We're hinging at the elbow. So my arms are kind of pinned to my side and kicking back through that tricep. Push back through that pinky, belly button into your spine. Keep it tight and push back. Really control that range of motion. You want to make sure that the lower body isn't moving, that you're nice and stable. You can widen your stance if you feel like you're unstable. Nice and tight, kick back, okay? So that's our first set. With that, you take a break as long as you need. You can do this as straight sets or you can do this as a circuit. So you can do 3 sets of dumbbell rows and tricep extensions, or you can do dumbbell rows, tricep extensions, and go right into our next set, which is bicep curls and squats. Bicep curls, basic. I like the rotation in my bicep curls, so it gives that nice full bicep look, plus it's more work. So shoulders back, core engaged, neutral grip, so your thumbs are forward, your palms are at your sides, and then you're gonna curl up and down. All the way up into those shoulders and rotate through that range of motion. Wrist should stay strong and straight. Your grip should be light. When you get to the top, when you row that in, keep that wrist tight, but squeeze that bicep. And back down. Row. And I like the pause at the top. If you don't have a weight that's super heavy and you want to really work on those biceps, at the top, take a pause and squeeze. Hold through that bicep. Don't squeeze your hands, squeeze your bicep. Be quiet in your mind and focus on what you're doing. That's how we're gonna really get that nice mind-muscle connection, okay? Squeeze. After we do bicep curls, we're gonna do we're gonna do squats. We're not gonna do bicep squats. We're gonna do regular squats. For squats, you can put your dumbbells in a couple of different places. Where are you at in your level? Okay, so a lot of people are more comfortable squat, but dumbbells by their side when they squat, hips back, core tight. Okay, make sure that you keep that chin down, the belly button into your spine, stick those hips back, press out through the knees, belly button into your spine. I say that a lot, don't I, you guys? You heard that before? And back. If you want, bring those dumbbells up to your shoulder, roll those shoulders back, pinch just a little bit like you would have a barbell on your back, brace that core, and drive those hips back. Belly button into your spine. Okay, nice and tight. Really push those back. Let me see if I can get a little bit farther back so you can see me better. Back and through. Okay, when you're doing these, especially when you're doing them at home, don't spend a lot of time in between. So hanging out here for 5 minutes, you know, squat, move up, control, back right into that movement. Move with tempo and control through your squats. All right, we're gonna set those down. I'm gonna take a breath. So now our next two are your glute bridge and your boat hold. We're gonna do these after we've done the other 2 sets, or we're gonna do them as a complete circuit. So it's up to you. There's 6 exercises total, and I'm recommending 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 20 reps, depending on what you're using for an implement, okay? So let's show you glute bridge. Glute bridge, pretty easy. You guys have done it a lot. I'm gonna have to come and adjust this camera just a little bit so you can actually see where I'm at. It's kind of weird because it puts my head off. You guys wanna come be my cameraman? That'd be great. Okay, so sitting on your mat, you're gonna bring your feet about hip width apart, okay? Remember, belly button into your spine. You're gonna lean back. Actually, I'm gonna scoot forward. So we're gonna go back. There's gonna be a dog, guarantee it. Okay, so pull that belly button in. Remember, you are moving through your hips, so you're gonna tighten that upper body. You can lay your head back if you have neck issues, or you can leave it up and engage that core a little bit tighter. Okay, so you can support, bridge up, back down. Here, with no weight, I would recommend doing 20, 30, however many you feel like you can handle. If you have a band, add a band. So keeping your head down, same thing, pull that belly button back into your spine, and lift. So if you want to increase the intensity, lift those arms up, push those shoulder blades into the ground, squeeze up through your core, belly button into your spine. The less contact you have with the floor, the harder this exercise is going to be. You're really pushing up through those hips, driving your heels into the ground, push your knees forward, and squeeze through your glutes. Find your core on the way down, control that motion, lower and tap. Squeeze. You'll see the more you think about these different cues, the better your form will get. Even as I'm doing these and reciting these cues to you guys, my form gets better. And squeeze up. There we go. All right, so that's glute bridge. Boat hold is a fun one. A lot of us don't have the core control to do a boat hold appropriately, so I recommend for a lot of people to start keeping their feet on the floor. It's not an ego thing, just do it right. This way you're not gonna hurt your back. We don't want that humped up look. We wanna tighten that up, open through those shoulders, pull that belly button into your spine. So what we do, put those heels on the ground, lean forward over them, sit really tall, roll those shoulders back, ribs down, belly button into your spine, and you're gonna hinge from your hips, okay? So not from your lower back, keeping your spine straight but not flaring, pull over, and then you're gonna lean back, hinging from the hip, brace, pull that belly button back to your spine, so it should not push out, pull it back to your spine, like you were drawing a string right through. You're almost thinking about pulling your pelvic floor up and your belly button back, okay? Keep that tight the whole time. So if it's tight here, you feel your abs kick on here, stop there. If you have to go all the way back here to get those abs to really fire, then go back there, okay? You can also add intensity. Ooh, I'm already shaking. By bringing your legs off the floor, you don't have to start there. This is progressive. I want you to do this workout again and get a little better each time, okay? So, boat hold, belly button into your spine, lean back, hinge from the hip, really straight through that spine, drop that chin, elongate through the back of your neck, open through those through those collarbones, reach out, you're actively reaching. Push those hands forward, pull those shoulders back, pull that belly button in, elongate through your spine, contract, brace, try to stay loose in the quads as much as you can and pull it as tight as you can into your core. Really trying to pull it into your core. ways to do this. You can count, you can wait till you die, you can set a timer, you can watch 5 planes go by, whatever. Pick something so you have a measurement of time that you can repeat. Okay, you can definitely use a timer for this. I use that free Tabata timer. I like it. You can use an alarm. Anything works. And we are firing. Whew. Okay. Because I'm not doing a timer and I'm still talking, I'm not going to keep doing those, you guys. Okay, so that's your workout. Do it. I think you'll enjoy it. We're going to do at least 3 sets for each exercise. If you feel like you want it to be longer, make it longer and do a 4th set. There's nothing wrong with that. Make sure you guys give me some feedback. Let me know how the video quality is. Can you hear me? Can you see me well enough? All that kind of stuff, okay? The more info I have, the better. And yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.